The turkey and the Irish bacon ham come from McLoughlin Butchers in Malaga. We get majority of our meats from there, especially this time of year. We get our turkey, bacon, all our joints for our roast meats. There's a million one ways to prepare the ham. Basically, we try to keep it quite plain and simple. We throw a few spices in there, bay leaves, star anise, nutmeg, marinate it up, and then we just poach it for around about 20 minutes just to set the ham, so therefore when we slice it, it doesn't become dry or flaky. So we tend to just try and marinate it for that 20-30 minutes just to start the flavours. You don't need to put too much salt in because obviously it's already been cured by the butchers. We like to roast it just simply because it caramelizes the outside. We tend to put a little bit of maple syrup and baste it on the outside as we're roasting it, and that's the later process of once it comes out of the sous vide. Well, basically, I mean, again, depending on what you want to do with the turkey, if you have it whole on the carcass still, or as we've got here, just a turkey breast, it's a good way of just to keep it moist is to really cook it on top of some vegetables, so you've got the circulation of the air around the turkey, so it cooks quicker. We like to put a little bit of white wine in the bottom of the tray as well, and underneath the turkey breast itself, just add all your spices, your herbs, rosemary, garlic, thyme, just to really infuse the flavour. On top of the bird, just underneath the skin, I like to put a little bit of garlic butter, just so that way again that seeps through the bird as it's cooking, and it keeps the skin nice and moist, and it goes straight through, giving it a lovely flavour. So basically we made some stuffing to go with the turkey. All the products, meats we use inside the stuffing come from McLoughlin's butchery again. We use the calf's liver, we use the confit pork belly, and just a little bit of pork fat as well. Inside there we put a few herbs, some spices again, your standard star anise powder, your cinnamon, and roll them together, a couple of eggs, some butter, and some fresh breadcrumbs. I mean, you should always, any meat you cook, you should always rest it no matter what it is, whether it's poultry, whether it's game, whether it's beef. I don't believe in cooking turkeys overnight, which a lot of people do. I believe that's always a way to get them dried out before you even come to serving them, especially when you're not there to constantly check it and see how it's going. If you sort of do your weight ratio and your timings for your bird, it should always come out quite nice. And always just rest it and slice it when you need it. Never pre-slice it unless you come up with a way of serving it and putting it into sort of backpack bags and things like that. So that way you can again keep the moisture into the bird. I think one thing about using different butchers around Perth is there's a few guys that really care about what they do. McLoughlin Butchers is one of them. Paul comes in regularly just to see how we're doing, see if there's any problems, and is always on the ball with new products that we want to get, especially when it comes down to this time of year where everyone's chasing the same products, and being WA being quite isolated, it's very difficult to get certain things.